Hey folks, this is Matt once again, finishing up the Robocop reviews with Robocop 3. If you're wondering why I'm not showing you anything, it's because I fucking broke it. So let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story of the last time I reviewed Robocop 3. It was a long time ago, and you guys are far away. It was a long time ago, and I fucking broke it, and I filmed it, then I put a fucking music on it. Then they tabbed me on the music. Then I lost the original file. Then the fucking review was gone. There's no strikes or anything, but fuck. So I broke the fucking disc for no damn reason. So I watched it. It was on YouTube. Watched it. Now, Robocop 3, of course, I don't know the whole story, but I know it's this story. Let me tell you another story. Fred Dekker, the director, his career went into the shitter. Literally into a toilet bowl and it flushed down and never again. I remember one time there was talk of him writing a cliffhanger remake. I'm like, yeah, that's not going to do any favors, Fred Dekker. And I like Fred Dekker. Night of the Creeps he directed. Good. Monster Squad. The Monster Squad is great. But this was a bad call, man. It was a bad call. Take this fucking movie and nuke it from orbit. It's the only fucking way to be sure to have it die. Because Robocop 3 is shit. And people will be like, well, which is worse, this or the remake? They're both shit. Robocop 3 and the Robocop remake are shit. Shit and shit. I don't want to eat shit. I don't want to smell shit. Okay? It's shit and shit. It's like, one, do you want to drink some piss or do you want to drink some vomit? I don't want neither. I'll do Robocop 1 and 2 at the same time. Then Robocop 3 or the remake. So I think they both just suck ass. But Fred Dekker, I don't know why he did this movie. I don't know if there's ever been an interview where someone just straight up asked, why did you do Robocop 3? What the fuck happened? I don't know if he'd ever do that interview. Because it killed his career. Because really, Night of the Creeps didn't do that much, didn't do that well. Strike one. Even though it's a good movie, it was strike one. Monster Squad, unfortunately, did not do well. Strike two, it's a great movie, but strike two. Robocop 3 became a big bomb. Strike three, he was out. And it's sad, because Fred Dekker, just from Night of the Creeps and the Monster Squad, he should have gotten a lot of chances to direct. Uwe Boll keeps getting fucking directing. Unfortunately, I think because... So, but yeah, he's made films that were flops. Blood Rain and Alone in the Dark were box office flops. Unless they're like, oh, he's so shitty that people were wondering how shitty he was, so they rented all his fucking movies on DVD. That would be fucking sad. Fuck. Of course, I fell victim to that too, because I did rent them for like actually, no. Yeah, I rented for $1. So I was part of the problem. Shit. But sadly, Fred Dekker, who directed this piece of shit, Peter Weller doesn't come back. I think, well, Robocop 2 came out about 1990, and I think Robocop 3 was being filmed after they finished Robocop 2. So, I believe the company Orion wanted it to come out in 1992. 91 or 92. But I think Orion went into some bankruptcy troubles, so it didn't get released. It kind of got shelved, and it was released a year later in 1993. And because of, unfortunately, some of the lukewarm reaction Robocop 2 got, and then Robocop 3, wait, you don't have Peter Weller back, it's a PG-13 rating, and, the idea of a Robocop might have gotten played out by that point. Or maybe not if you actually made a good movie. I know Frank Miller, he got pissed off with Robocop 2, but he said, oh, they'll give me another chance to make it right. He got pissed with Robocop 3, Frank Miller, so he said, fuck Hollywood, and then come back to, like, Sin City. when he did that with Robert Rodriguez. Like I said, Peter Weller didn't come back. I think because when Robocop 2 was being made, he did Naked Lunch. No, not Robocop 2. When Robocop 3 was being made, he wanted to do Naked Lunch instead, which, I understand that. Because I don't think he was happy with Robocop 2 because of the shit they cut out and some other stuff, so which is sad. I know it's 5 minutes in. Welcome, you have talk about Robocop 3 is a fucking pain in the ass because it's a shitty sequel, and I know there's a lot of people who enjoy this film, and that's fine. That's fine if people enjoy it. I don't get it. I will never understand it. I've said this before. I will never understand why people like Robocop 3 more than Robocop 2. Save that I don't get why they like the Robocop remake more than Robocop 2. I will never understand that. Because even if you just compare, Peter Weller does a better job than Robert John Burke, who plays Robocop in Robocop 3, and he does better than Joe Kinnaman Cinnamon Bun with sticky buns between his fucking cheeks. Peter Weller does better. That's one. Two, that's R-rated, while this and the remake are pussified PG-13. There's two. Three, villains. What do you have in Robocop 2? You have a kick-ass robot, a Robo 2, that's a drug addict. A drug-addicted killer robot. That, to me, sounds pretty fucking cool. Say it again. They should put that in another movie. A drug-addicted killer robot. And Tom Noonan was good. What do you have in the remake? Michael Keaton just there, and he has to become the bad guy just because. And the guy who killed Robocop, he's a figment of imagination because you fucking forget about him in 5 seconds or less. The bad guys in this, like my friend Mike said, an evil Steve Martin, and Rip Torn, and ninja robots. So you're telling me that ninja robots are better with their goofy ass faces are better than a drug addicted killer robot that's big, massive, and is mowing people down left and right in R-rated fashion. That's another thing that Robocop 2 does better than them. Peter Weller does it better than them. The villains are better. I know his opinion is subjective, I understand that. The villains are better. Peter Weller's better. I mean, come on. I'm sorry. A drug addicted killer robot is better than Michael Keaton in the remake. I'm sorry. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts. I just don't get this hate. I still don't get this hate for Robocop 2. And then this film is better, and the remake is better. I will debate that any day, any time. That the remake of Robocop 3 is better than Robocop 2. I'll give you dozens of other reasons. And now you know why I'm stalling to talk about fucking Robocop 3. People Zero. 3 strikes and you're fucking out. But this series didn't have 3 strikes. Well, it's close because the Robocop 3 and the remake, that's 2 strikes. I didn't see the other shit, so I'm sure there's strikes. Here's the reason why I don't want to talk about this movie. You got shit. Oh, another thing. People complain about the little kid in Robocop 2. Little kid, to be honest, that's more realistic than the shit in this movie. And I know you're not expecting realism. A fucking kid who cusses and shoots people, to be honest, is more realistic than this annoying little girl who's so fucking genius, almost to a point of being psychic, she can fucking hack into an Ed 209 and make it a loyal little puppy, and hack into fucking ninja robots and have them cut each other's heads off in shitty fashion. And find a tracking device on Robocop that the only way she'd know is she was fucking psychic. Ninja robots and Ed 209 being a loyal puppy, but yet that somehow is better than Robocop 2. So many times I've heard that Robocop 3 is better than Robocop 2. Please tell me. I would love to know. Would love to know. I know it's 10 minutes. I haven't gotten to the fucking movie, but you know my reviews. If you know my channel, you know my reviews are always fucking too long, and I love it that way. But I will never. You can feel free to explain why. I know you don't need to explain your opinion. I understand that's your opinion. I'm not going to change anyone's minds. I know that. I don't get it. I don't. Robocop 2 just shit on so much. Oh, Robocop 3 and the remake is better. I don't get it. Especially this movie. I've read books. Robocop 3 is better than Robocop 2, but I see no reason. Robocop 2 has a better villain. Has Peter Weller. Has better action. The Robocop versus Robocane is a better action sequence. They're back and forth where Robocop takes a fucking brain and smashes it into the fucking pavement. That's better than this one where, what is it? It's literally 10 seconds of him flying on a fucking jetpack, and 2 seconds he fires one rocket into one tank. He's like right here, and some bad guys like right here. And in 2 seconds, he sprays. These people go, ah! Because it's PG-13, and he flies off. And then he gets his ass kicked by 2 ninja robots. And the fucking little girl has to hack into it and make them. Which, by the way, if you watch, one pops his head off before the fucking sword connects. So the 2 ninja robots kill themselves, so Robocop didn't do shit because he got his ass kicked like a pussy. And then he flies off in his jetpack saying lines that would make Adam West wet his pants. Or come in his pants. Don't count on it, chum. You're not fucking Adam West. You're fucking Robocop. You're not Batman from the 60s TV show. So, this film seriously seems like a fucking pilot for a TV series. Even the last shot, you have Robocop, and you have the massive characters you will see every week. You have the little girl, and you have this wonder guy, you have this other guy, you have the police chief. It's like showing them, like, here's the lineup for next week. The premiere. This is the premiere. This is the TV movie. Next week, premiere, 1 hour TV show. Every week, these are your cast of characters. My friends call me Murphy. You call me Robocop. Robocop, the series, coming soon to a TV near you. I mean, it's 12 minutes. I haven't even talked about the movie. Okay, you have an annoying little girl who I don't give a fuck about, who knows shitloads about computers. So she must be like related to the fucking girl in Jurassic Park and some of these other little girls who know so much shit somehow. Well, just because she has a Robocop and an Ed 209 toy, and she reads a popular science, popular mechanics book, somehow she fucking knows how to hack into Ed 209. This is like shit I would see on the fucking Disney Channel. And for 15 minutes, there's no Robocop in a Robocop movie. No, instead of little girl, you have this group called Rehab where pretty much OCP wants to get people out of there because they want to build this city. And like they keep fucking talking about this in the previous films. But this group of people are getting people out of their homes, kicking them out of their homes, evicting them to get them out of there. And I don't know about this story. I don't know. Maybe if it was told differently, maybe if it was Peter Weller, maybe it was a much better script. Didn't have fucking ninja robots. Didn't have a fucking annoying little ass girl who's a hacker. What again wasn't PG-13. Had a better script, better lines. Peter Weller, better villains, better everything. That's a lot of shit. But maybe, but still, it just, I don't know, the whole kicking people out of their homes sounds like something, it's something I saw in the A-Team TV show, or Batteries Not Included, not a Robocop movie. To me, it just looks like, okay, we're making this PG-13, so we can't have people who are drug dealers, we can't have actual serial killers, or fucking, we can't have, like, we can see some people getting shot a little bit, but not rapists, because it'd be too intense for PG-13. Rapists and drug dealers would be too intense for PG-13. So, okay, let's have them just kick people out of their homes. And I don't know if that would work for a Robocop movie. I can see Robocop go helping the people to go up against this group of military that's with OCP. I can see that, but kicking people out of their homes, I don't know. Maybe just the script done. The script written was so bad, and I think it was Fred Dekker. Even though I know Frank Miller, but I think Fred Dekker rewrote the shit. Which I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I really don't. Wish someone would interview him. But the girl gets separated from her parents because they're being kicked out. Then she's with these rebels, including this girl CCH Pounder, which I didn't give a fuck about her. The rebels didn't really give a fuck about them. You have the guy who is going to be in office space, who's like, he stole my red stapler. I'm going to take him. He's like, he stole my red stapler. I'm going to get him. He stole my red stapler. You know, that guy, he's one of them. He's the one who we find out is a turncoat. They break into this armory, and the Ed 209 gets there, and the little girl hacks into the Ed 209 and becomes loyal as a puppy. And somehow this is better than Robocop 2. But the little girl that somehow can hack into an Ed 209 and make it loyal as a puppy just made Ed 209 a complete pussy. Is somehow better than Robocop 2. I have no fucking idea how the hell that's possible. And she makes Ed 209 shoot these cop cars, but yet his firepower got his balls taken away. It's like the fucking 50. It's like the automatic shotgun in Expendables 2. They took away its balls, his firepower. I'm like, this thing annihilated a guy to but yet these cop cars, it's barely making a fucking dent. Shot maybe one light off. You might as well use a fucking pea shooter. It's a fucking Ed 209. Should be annihilating the cars and blowing them up. Not might as well throw a fucking thumbtack at it. That's how much fucking firepower. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And you would think this whole hacking into Ed 209, they would turn into something. Wow, this girl can hack into Ed 209. Maybe when the rebels and you have the police chief who was in the first two films, he and the other actual cops help the rebels against the rehab who hires these punks and go get these people out of their homes. Okay, they need help. Hey, the little girl at one time, remember that time when she hacked into an Ed 209? How about you get an Ed 209 down there and have him shoot all the fucking people there? But no, the Ed 209's never seen it yet. So you have a little girl that can hack into an Ed 209, but you never use it again. I think he could help you out. Hey, Robocop and Ed 209 fighting side by side. Wow, that'd be cool, huh? Yeah, fucking would. But for some reason, I had to think of it. Not the right director. You dropped the ball, Fred Dekker. Ed 209. I think him and Robocop fighting side by side would be cool. Ed 209 helping the rebels. Concerned this girl can hack into Ed 209, you just establish it. But nope, never used it again. What the fuck? Then you have this guy robs his fucking donut place, but it's filled with cops because cops love their donuts. So they get the bad guy. And there's Nancy Allen. I remember reading somewhere she agreed to do this film if she got killed off, which I don't like that because I liked her character in the first two films. I don't like that she was killed off and that she decided to do that. Don't think that needed to happen. And she has some shitty hair too in this movie. I hate her fucking. I can't. I know it's a stupid nitpick, but I just hate her fucking hair. It's ugly ass hair. It's like she didn't give a fuck. Fuck it. My hair's like this. Deal with it. And they're chasing the van with some of the rebels, like CCH Pounder and the little girl. And something happens. They crash, and then Robocop is chasing the van. But then these guys, I guess, splatter punched are going to shoot. For some reason, Nancy Allen's with these other cops, and they crash into this other guy's car. I remember the other guy. The guy, he was the star of Frankenhooker. That guy. I like that actor. I wish he was in more movies. I really liked him in Street Trash. I really liked him in Street Trash. That guy. But he was the star of Frankenhooker. He doesn't have much to do, but I'm like, oh man, I like that guy. I wish they would give him more to do. But he gets killed. Like, just like that. I'm like, oh, great. Thanks for giving me something I might like, and then you take it out of there. Thank you. Fuck you, movie. Fuck you very much. And then, of course, Nancy and the cops are so fucking stupid, they just waste all their bullets. And so then when they come out there, most of them don't even have guns. I'm like, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't waste all your fucking ammo. Let them come to you. And then when he has a pipe, you have a gun, you shoot him in the face. But no, they're stupid. They're cops, but, they're stupid enough to waste all their fucking ammo. Robocop knows that they have help. So all he does is drive, crash his car off, lands, boom, shoots the roof off because apparently he can't use the fucking door anymore. I don't know why he shoots the roof off. Why didn't he just open the door? Or, put his big ass arm gun out of the fucking window of your car. But no, he's gotta waste the bullets to shoot the fucking top off for his stupid entrance. And he shoots people like barely. Again, this is like what, 5-second, 10-second scene. And then these two dumbass punts, for some reason, well, this is how pussy Robocop is. He lets these fucking two punts douse him in gasoline. Douse him in gasoline and light him on fire. And he just stands there. Like a dipshit. Why are you being a dipshit standing there while someone's lighting your ass on fire? Because you can't shoot them because PG-13 is more family friendly. Fuck families. They shouldn't be watching Robocop. Really enough, the two R-rated Robocop films are good. The two PG-13 Robocop films, this and the remake, are shit. Go fucking figure. I sense a pattern. They clean them up, but, he doesn't do anything to them. Says freeze. They do. He gets cleaned up. When he was going back, he saw something that made him think. Goes back to this church. Finds some folks there. The fucking rehab assholes with the evil Steve Martin, as my friend Mike called him. And he's right. It looks like a fucking evil Steve Martin come out. They killed Nancy Allen, which pisses me off. I don't care for the scene in the church because it just seemed like very over the head. Hey, do you get it? We're in a church. She's dying in a church. Do you get it? Maybe subtlety, I think, could have worked out more. The fact that she died and he carried her onto a pedestal on a church. And I'm like, you know what? Subtlety just jumped out the fucking window and killed itself. Maybe it's the fact that I don't. Nancy Allen with her stupid fucking hair. She gets killed, which sucks. And then Robocop gets put on like a bitch. He got, fucked up. He escapes in the sewers with the rebels, and he just falls flat on his face in sewers. And you know what's in sewer? In sewer water? Shit and piss. So Robocop just falls into shit and piss. Great. That symbolizes the entire movie. But somehow this is better than Robocop 2. I don't fucking get that. I keep bringing that up. Oh, you're annoying. I don't give a fuck. If you love Robocop 3 more than Robocop 2, fine. I'm explaining the movie and trying to figure this out. How is it better than Robocop 2? Robocop 2 is fucking people up. Shooting people. Robocop 3, he falls face first in the sewer water. Into the shit and the piss. You want to talk to Robocop, go, hey, how's that taste? And plus, I don't understand. Well, the reason you guys asked it is that he couldn't fire an evil Steve Martin because Director 4. I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't make any fucking sense because all the directives are gone. In Robocop 2, he juiced himself up and he got rid of all the directives. Where the fuck did they come back? Why did they come back? How did they come back? Same thing, why is Detroit so shitty after the first two films? Robocop has been doing some serious work in the first two films, and you're telling me that Detroit is now worse? Robocop is doing shit like Clarence Barker and Kane, but somehow Detroit is worse. And somehow Robocop gets his fucking directives back. And somehow Robocop doesn't kick any ass because when he falls flat on his face for about 25 minutes, all he's doing in the movie is them fixing his ass. That's it. This is an hour and 47 minutes. He's not in it for the first 15. And for 25 minutes, he gets his ass, he's just sitting there getting fixed up. That's 40 minutes of an hour and 40-minute movie. And it's not like the other hour is just him kicking ass left, right, and center. So they take him underground to the rebels' place. And again, this little girl has to be a psychic. Open a psychic hotline. Because he says like one or two words. The adult's like, what? This little girl somehow knows that there's something on his back. Takes it out. Oh, it's a tracking device. How the fuck did she know that? They just put something in Robocop. How the fuck did she know that? Oh, she had a toy. Please. This bullshit with this hacker little girl is stupid. It's fucking stupid. This is gonna be a long run. I don't give a fuck. Robocop 3 deserves a bashing. Especially when somehow this film gets higher praise at times than Robocop 2. For me, that's like saying Superman 4 is better than Superman 2. It's like saying Meatballs 3 is better than Meatballs 1. Or Police Academy Mission to Moscow is better than the first Police Academy. I don't get it. I'm not going to call anyone an idiot for that. I'm not. I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. Robocop needs a doctor because he's a pussy. The kid finds a doctor, brings her ass to the rebels. You're introduced to a fucking ninja robot who kills these three people. And when one bashes it in the face, you get the stupid looking fucking face. I swear, I remember watching some of the credits. I'm looking up to see if Robotine had anything to do with this because I saw his name in the credits. Whether it be him or his workshop. Most special makeup effects for Robocop. Doesn't say Robocop 3. Special effects. It says special effects Robotine. Doesn't say makeup effects, does it? Just says special effects. So I have no idea what the hell that means. Special effects. Man, whether it's him or his crew, I don't know what the hell they were doing with this movie. Just the suit again, maybe? I don't know. They fix Robocop up. You get little bits where he's bonding with this kid. 25 minutes of this shit. If it's supposed to be heartwarming, it failed. Basil Polidorus, he does the music. He comes back. He didn't do the second film. Score, I like okay. Because really, the stuff I liked is the stuff from the first film. The newer stuff I didn't care for. It's when he brought back stuff from the first movie that I cared. So it was cool to hear that. But the original material that he brought in for Robocop 3, I didn't care for. It's just, I did like hearing, the Robocop theme and stuff. So, that was good. That's maybe a slight positive I can give it. Robert John Burke, who was the star of Stephen King's Thinner, plays Robocop. I hate fucking Thinner. I don't really care. Robert John Burke, I just think. It's weird. I thought he was okay, so okay when he showed his face. But when he had the Robocop helmet on and stuff, I just I don't know. Maybe it's just because I can only think of Peter Weller as Robocop. I don't know. I don't know. He's there. I mean, maybe the script as well. The fucking script. Script didn't do him any favors. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Robert John. I'm not a fan of Robert Burke as an actor. Just maybe that's another thing too. He just fits back up. He leaves the rebels. He he has like a flamethrower on his arm. And he doesn't do much. He walks into the police station and walks to the rehab part of the police station. And he has a flamethrower, but you see him like maybe flame a little bit of this, flame a little bit of that. And you do put all the great Basil Polidor's Robocop music, but when it's just you can't flamethrower people because it's PG-13. You do flamethrower maybe this little bit of thing that's explosive, and the guy's running. You see a little explosion. He flamethrowers like 3 things. That's as much you can let him do. And it says lines like, "Allow me, scum." What the fuck are you, Adam West? Adam West Batman? Then he wants to find evil Steve Martin. He goes to this place. There's like he does stupid shit. Like there's a guy there, and he pulls a gun, and Robocop shoots the fucking gun in the air, like pops it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like if someone's shooting a can in a western, Robocop's doing it with a gun. I'm like, come on with this hokey shit. Literally ready to see the fucking strings on it. Just looks fucking stupid. The only halfway sort of so scene is I can't even say that because evil Steve Martin escapes, and you have this guy says, "What's your problem, sucker?" with a knife, and he's like, "Oh, I mean, officer." But the reason I say I can't, Robocop steals a pitmobile to go after evil Steve Martin. Let me repeat that. Robocop steals a pitmobile to go after evil Steve Martin. See the look on my face? That's the look on my face when I have to say something as fucking stupid as that. But that's what happens. Robocop chasing evil Steve Martin in a pitmobile somehow is better than Robocop 2. Don't get it. But yeah, okay, you have a scene where I like this idea, but weirdly enough, they did this in Beverly Hills Cop 3. Another shitty part 3. 2 shitty part 3s, and they did the same gag. Where your hero's in a car and is chasing a bad guy, and the bad guy shoots the whole fucking car up. By the time they get to it, the car is like barely anything. Put that in a good movie. But evil Steve Martin escapes. The baddies find the rebels' hideout because the guy from Office Space tricked their ass. CCH Pounder gets killed. Little girl escapes. The female doctor who's helping Robocop out, she gets captured. Uh, the police chief guy, who was in the previous films, he was. I like the idea that OCP wants him and his officers to join him on the rehab to get people out of there, and he says no and quits and decides to fight with the rebels. I like that idea for his character, which he was in a better Robocop movie. I like his line, something about let's show him how real cops kick ass. Okay, didn't really see him kick much ass though. Then this fucking ninja robot is Robocop gets to the rebels, finds out that they're gone because he comes back after not capturing evil Steve Martin, and this fucking ninja robot comes out and kicks his ass and kicks his ass and kicks his ass, cuts his fucking arm off, his fingers, then his arm off, until he's able to get here and shoot one thing to blow the head off of the evil ninja robot. Then he gets like I said, the fucking jetpack. Literally a 10-second scene. He shoots one rocket into one fucking tank. The thing that the people here, he's over here. Literally, it's like 3 seconds, 5 seconds long. Flies off to get the little girl and the female doc. Oh yeah, Rip Torn. He's the other bad guy, but he's more of a, I don't know, you call politician type of bad guy. But literally a guy not to take seriously in this movie. And of course, they also have Mako. Some people, Mako, who is in Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, voice of Splinter in the CGI TMNT movie. He's in it because the Japanese and OCP were doing business with each other. Really nothing role for him. But anyway, Robocop's in, gets his ass kicked by 2 ninja robots, falls flat on his ass yet again, and the fucking little girl has to hack into to get a little girl has to hack in order to save Robocop's ass. But somehow this is better than Robocop 2. A little girl has to hack in to save Robocop's ass against 2 fucktarded ninja robots. She makes them cut their heads off, and again, I swear, like the one, if you're watching, the one on the left, his head pops off before the sword connects. I swear. Or is ready to fall off before the sword connects. Just looked awful, too. Just anticlimactic. I mean, you look at Robocop 2. I mean, Robocop is a classic. I don't need Robocop. Everyone knows Robocop is better than Robocop 3. But Robocop 2, Robo versus Kane. Robo Kane and Robocop. Their fight, 10 times better than anything in this ending. What? Is it so great? Because, ooh, he flew on a jetpack for 10 seconds. That's literally all he did. He didn't kill the 2 ninja robots. The little girl had to do it. Because he hacked in. She hacked in. He burns evil Steve Martin's legs. He gets the girl and the female doc out. He's ready to explode. And a not so good special effect. And that's where he gets Rip Torn and asks, who are you? What's your name? Murphy? My friends call me Murphy. You call me Robocop. And then coming next week, the TV show. And I took like 40 minutes. And it was like 15 minutes and I didn't even talk about the movie. Okay. If someone watched this far, why do I not like Robocop 3? Because what is there to like about Robocop 3 is my question. Okay, Basic Polidorus does okay on the score, but I'll just watch Robocop 1. Just the best parts of the score are on Robocop 1. Rip Torn and Evil Steve Martin as your bad guys is lame. Don't care for CCH Pounder. Not a big fan of Robert John Burke. as Robocop. Nancy Allen has bad hair and has nothing else to do other than die. It was her choice, but I think it was a stupid choice. Especially considering this became the last one, so it really didn't make any difference anyway. The PG-13 didn't help matters. The storyline to me wasn't the fucking greatest. Now with fucking ninja robots. And, okay, she's gonna hack a fucking little girl that can hack into computers. I would say at least that was even done better in Jurassic Park, because at least it was like, okay, it was from one little scene, okay, and that girl I think acted better than the girl in this. So that's why it doesn't bother me in Jurassic Park. Here, I don't care for little girls acting. I think plot script wise, it's stupid that, oh, she can hack into Ed 209, but yet no one ever thinks, oh, she can hack into an Ed 209 and get its firepower. And we never see the Ed 209 again. Oh my god. It's loyal as a puppy now. It's fucking stupid. But we never use this massive firepower again. Even for our ending. Where the rebels need... I know someone's going to say, well, Maz, because the little girl... Well, the little girl went to save the female Doc. You think maybe she could find out what happened to the rebels and like, oh, need help. Oh, hell! In order to get the female Doc, again, go to Ed 209, hack into it again, and bust into it with your Ed 209 and release her. So release that female Doc, or I'm going to use this Ed 209 on you. But hey, I'm not the genius. Even though I just thought of that now. I'm not the genius though. And action, what action? There is no action. Like literally, what action? I can name you action in Robocop 2. But yet somehow this is better? I don't get that. I do not get. Oh, when he sets fire onto 3 things with his flamethrower? Wow, 4 things got set on fire. Wow. And he drove a car that got shot to pieces. Wow. How about being badass and kicking some ass? Doing trick shots that bounce off and shoots the motherfucker. Ripping out Robocane's brain and smash on the fucking pavement. Driving a motorcycle, a badass motorcycle, and jamming right into the fucking windshield to beat the shit out of the bad guy, Tom Noonan. But yet, Robocop 3 is better somehow. And Robocop's not even in it for the first 15 minutes. And then for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, he's sitting on his ass. Getting fixed. Because he's a pussy. And I got a headache. Oh my god, People think I'm lying. I seriously got a fucking headache now. I cannot believe I got a headache actually talking about this movie. Holy shit. Oh god, that does hurt. I literally got a headache / migraine for talking about this fucking movie. Robocop 1 and 2 are great. Is Robocop 2 as good as Robocop 1? No, but I don't think it's a guilty pleasure at all. I think it's a very underrated movie. It gets shit on, I think, for a lot of reasons that I wholeheartedly disagree with. By the way, this film doesn't have any satire at all. What, a little 10-second shitty cartoon of Rehab Man. There's a lot of satire in Robocop 2. Don't believe me? Watch my Robocop 2 review. A lot of funny stuff in that. There's nothing funny in this movie. John Burke, his performance, script, terrible. The action, special effects, ninja robots, evil Steve Martin. Don't count on it, chum. Try to be like fucking Adam West, Batman. I swear, this film just feels like a fucking TV pilot. It really does. It feels so much like a fucking TV pilot. Ready for the TV series next week. And no wonder this film bombed. And it killed Fred Dekker's career. And it just... So yeah, I don't care for the actors. But it's probably not helped because of a very shitty screenplay. I don't care for the pussified PG-13, which you can very much tell through a lot of instances. Oh, an ending. He's got a jetpack. He's got a massive gun. Oh, you see people like barely on screen shake and fall down in like 3 seconds. As well, wow, he took care of the finale in literally 15 seconds at most. Wow. The whole thing, the whole battle between the cops and them, 15 seconds for Robocop. 15 seconds. Wow. That's great. It's fantastic. And he's got directives that all of a sudden are fucking there. And, I mean, I'm hearing myself say how Ed 209 is hacked by a little girl and made to act like a puppy, and there's an evil Steve Martin, and there's ninja robots. And a fucking jetpack scene was 10 seconds long, and Robocop having to sit on his ass because he's a pussy for at least 25-30 minutes of the movie. PG-13, pussified, boring, family-friendly version of Robocop. Not funny and witty and satiric at all. Not action-packed at all. Not much action at all. I have really no good things to say about Robocop 3. Suit looks nice. Because it's a suit like the first and second one. Not exactly like the second one, but hey, the suit in this is better than the suit in the remake. That's saying a lot. And the music in this is better than the... I guess technically I would say this is better than the remake only because the music is better. Basic Polidor's score is better than the score in the remake, which would be on generic. And the suit is better. Because it's better than the shitty black tactical suit. I found nothing good in the Robocop remake. And those two tiny things, which are really non-consequential, because they were both in the first fucking movie. So I shouldn't even get the pass for that. Fuck that. This film, fuck everything about this film. Fuck everything about the remake. Fuck them both. I'll just watch Robocop 1 and 2, which I have over there, on Blu-ray. So, Fred Dekker, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball big time. You killed your career with this movie. You should not have fucking done this film. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. I don't know what the fuck happened. Either someone hates your guts and decided to literally shove a dildo up your ass, which is not right because Night of the Creeps and Monster Squad were good. I think you helped write the script too. And Frank, I know there's yeah, fuck it. Tired talking about this fucking movie. Anyway, that's my reviews of the Robocop films. Fuck this movie up its ass. Later.